terminal multiplexer. Um, so, um, what is the benefit of using a terminal multiplexer? Or maybe some of you may never heard of a terminal multiplexer. So, terminal multiplexer is to gives you the capability to manage multiple terminal sessions in a single window. And this is a good point, but the most attractive point is here. A terminal multiplexer can keep all your terminal sessions running even when you are disconnected from the HPC cluster. For example, the internet, I don't know, connection is suddenly broken because of some reasons, or your laptop, let's say, is crashed by a coffee falling on top of your keyboard and so on. You will lose nothing because of the terminal multiplexer. That is why this is really attractive application for you. So to give you some impression, so TMUX or TMUX, TMUX is a terminal multiplexer to protect your SSH connection to the, for example, HPC clusters at PC2. So this maintains your workflow even if the internet connection is not stable, or if your local laptop is suddenly, let's say, crashed by unexpected water or so, you will lose nothing for your work on the cluster system. And that is why TMUX is very useful to keep your workflow safe, especially on the cluster system. And in the next 15 minutes, I try to finish it within 15 minutes to give you a guide for using TMUX. So first of all, TMUX is a powerful terminal multiplexer. It is very useful for SSH, to log into the remote host. If you want to do some multiple tasks after login to the login node, there are multiple approaches. If you have, let's say, knowledge of Linux, you may want to use the ampersand, to put ampersand. In the end, this is not ideal because you only have one, let's say, terminal, or you may want to start multiple SSH windows or multiple SSH tabs. This is also not ideal because sooner or later your SSH interface will be messy. So the ideal situation is to create a multiple TMUX session so that you can work with it, like this one. This is a TMUX session. After you log into Noctua 2, for example, even you are using this, what is the name of this Windows SSH? PuTTY or PuTTY, yeah. You can start multiple, let's say, small windows to at the same time for your work on the cluster. So that is why it is very handy. One slide for some theoretical understanding about TMUX. So for TMUX, if you start TMUX from terminal, just type the command TMUX, and then you will be able to have multiple sessions. And for each session, you are able to have a single window or multiple windows. And for each window, you are able to have a single pan. like interface or multiple pans split it vertically or horizontally. So this is, let's say, hierarchy of Tmax. You are able to have multiple sessions running, multiple windows running, and multiple pans running. So, I feel better to show you something, and feel free also type your own keyboard, for example, for your party session, so that you can have some feeling about how to start a Tmax. It's very easy. Just, let's say, start the Tmax command. Sorry. Let me start. For example, I log into Noctua 2. Yeah, this is my personal abbreviation for Noctua 2. So, and then to start, Tmax is installed. I have too many windows. You can use Tmax -v to get the version of Tmax. But Tmax, we have multiple versions of Tmax installed on Noctua 2. You can use our euro command found_module to find the Tmax module and then load it. So yeah, this is the problem to have so many in terminal. Found module Tmax. And if you want to use Tmax, you can use module load tools, for example, this one. And then you can start your Tmax session. This looks, I make it larger so that you can see it more clearly. This is similar to the conventional terminal, but if you look at here, the very bottom clearly, you will see that you have something much more interesting than a bare terminal. First, this one. This one means the session one, first session, second session, etc. And then this is the so-called window, a bash window. You have this window. And on the right side, you have the Noctua 2 login 3, the login node, and the time. I need to pay attention, and also the date. So it is more useful than a normal, let's say, terminal. And then you can start Tmax sessions like what I did by type Tmax, or maybe you did in your PuTTY, type Tmax, or you can type Tmax new session, or the full name new session, or even give it a name. Or even in the Tmax terminal, you can use the command double colon or colon new to start a new first type prefix and then new to start a new session. Now you see here, this is 2, not 1. So basically, I currently started 2 sessions. Yeah, I started 2 sessions. If I break my computer right now, yes, you will lose Zoom, right? Online participants, you will leave us, yeah. But the Tmax session will survive forever. It's still there. This is why it is really useful, if your laptop is broken or internet is broken. But remember, currently we have 2 sessions. And you can return to your local terminal. Local terminal means not Tmax terminal, but a very regular terminal by detach a Tmax session by type Control-B plus D. And this makes your Tmax session still running in the background. And you lose nothing. This is the so-called detach. Control-B and then type D, Control B, and then type D, detach. But if you type exit like a normal Linux command, exit the terminal and so on, you will lose your session. So for this access, just type Control B and D. You will see that here, maybe you can see this clearly, detached from this session 2. There are 2 sessions, it's detached. And if you run Tmax ls, everyone knows ls list, you will see that there are 3 sessions. Oh yes, why there are 3 sessions? Because I created 1 session before lunch. So that is why there are 3 sessions. Yeah, it should start from 0. But anyway, as you can see, after lunch or during lunch, I closed my laptop and so on. Yeah, everything happened. I have my lunch, but the Tmax session is still there. There's nothing loose. So the next thing is which session would you like to attach? So let's say if you want to attach to the session 1, you just type tmax attach session, or you just type A. A means attach. I'm lazy, I don't want to type -t. The target is 1, and then you are here. You are in session 1, right? There's nothing lost. And I'm not sure. I think you do not believe me. Let me give you something. Let's say there is something running while true means it's a loop, and then echo go, and then sleep for 2 seconds and done. Yes, I forgot it. Now you see there is a good calculation running, right? If internet is broken or whatever, this is still running. Or if I detach, I do whatever, I echo, I don't know, tmax ls, you see session 1 is still running. If I attach to session 1, you see this go is still running. So it's always alive. You never lost your work. So this is why this is useful. And yes, I have shown you how to use tmax ls to list the sessions, and also you can give your session a name and so on. I'm not going to dive into those details, but those slides are available. Feel free to do more practice afterwards. And also, I have shown you how to use attach to attach to the session by name. There are multiple ways, but you can just use tmax A, means attach. A, single A is enough, -t, and then session name. Last but not least, you can queue your tmax sessions, but normally, please do not kill it, because if you kill it, you may lose your work. So that is why normally I do not talk about how to queue your tmax sessions. And as you see, now we have 1 session. Within this 1 session, you can create multiple windows, like this window 0, window 1, window 2, and so on. This is very simple, just Control B plus C, to create those windows. And you can close the windows. It's not a problem to rename the window or go through the window from the first one to the to previous one, Control B P, to next one, Control B N. There's, let's say, it's very simple. As you can see, just type this. I already created how many windows? 5 windows. Bash 0, bash 1, bash 2, bash 3, bash 4. There are multiple windows, so that you can switch to previous one by type Control P. You see this 3 is star, or Control to go to next one, Control B, and then N. You will go back here again, and use those you can move around to different windows. Yeah, I just queue those windows. This is already very powerful enough, and you can also split one window into several panes. For example, this to use Control B and then followed by a percentage. Yeah, I really like this abbreviation. This is like you split, 8 by cut it off vertically, or you can do it horizontally with this, double quotes, like horizontally aligned tabs. Of course, you can close the pan by using Control BX. Yeah, so in such a way, you are able to have, let's say, very powerful environment, and also you can, move between different pans by use Control B and arrow, Control B and arrow left, and so on. And there are create a new window and then split again, and so on. So this is very powerful, and the good thing is we are done. That's it. And for more information, you can go to Tmac's cheat sheet. There are multiple commands and shortcuts. You needn't to learn everything, but I think this is pretty useful. And another similar software is the so-called GNU Screen. Frankly speaking, I'm not a user of GNU Screen, but they have similar commands and functionalities. This is just a small similar commands for GNU Screen. So I hope this is useful for you.